So is perception intelligence? I just had a very, very interesting conversation with a friend of mine. Look at this little slice of heaven. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at this hammock I'm in. I'm chilling. I'm loving life. Is perception intelligence? I just had a conversation with a buddy of mine. I'm on the phone with him while I'm coding. And so let me give you the backstory. I am talking to this girl. She's labeling me as bipolar personality disorder or manic, mania, whatever it is. She was just labeling symptoms, and I was like, okay, I would say that's true. Yep, I would say that's true. And she's like, okay, this is all in alignment with that. I really kind of reject the labels. I'm not, it's funny. She was like, because my whole attitude towards that stuff is that anything is curable. And she's like, that's funny because the one that is like the most severe is the one that you have. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I still don't, I'll never take medication. I'd rather die. So we'll just start there, right? And where, because I would always reject that if you said that. But for some reason I let her, like if anyone tried to say that to me, I wouldn't let it say it to me, but I see so much God in her that I was just letting her say everything she wanted to say without really resisting it. So I took the last 2 days off because I have absolutely drained myself to the point of pure exhaustion. Not burnout, because I love what I'm doing. Like I was already burnt out and I was still going. And then I was already burnt out more and then I was still going and then always burnt out more. Like I'm just finding new levels of, not burnout, but exhaustion, especially for the physical body. Before, my mind used to be the restraint where my body was capable of it, but my mind wasn't. And now I'm running into the opposite problem where my mind is becoming so capable that my body cannot keep up. I am now limited by my body. Like I won't sleep for 3 days. I'll just code. And then my body starts to crash, and it actually doesn't. I said that. It actually doesn't crash. Like I can not be tired. Like I was on the phone yesterday with one of my best friends and I was like, hey dude, I have to get off the phone because if I don't go to sleep, I won't go to sleep. I now have to make an effort to go to sleep. Like very, very intentional effort. Because I just will not sleep. The question of this video is perception intelligence? Because I'm now realizing that I feel less, you could say manic. I don't like these labels that the industry really puts on it. So we'll say I feel more grounded today, but I feel less intelligent. I feel less capable. Like I'm coding and I don't have this insane perception of that's so unlimited. It's just like, oh, is this gonna work? Is this really gonna change the world? Is this again, I'm kind of saying everything that leads back to the bipolar and shit like that, but I hate it. But grandiose, I think, is a correct word. I feel so capable. And that's why I actually love it. Like I remember one of my clients, he's bipolar and he's medicated for it. And he says he misses it. And I resonate with that so much because there is no middle ground. You just reach the absolute utmost high and then you go down to the utmost low. There's no in between, but the highs are just so, you quite literally feel like anything that's impossible is possible. I don't know how, but you believe it. And then you actually act out accordingly, and then you start noticing yourself and other people around you. You're actually achieving stuff that is leading to the impossible. So it reinforces itself. And it makes you want to not get rid of it. And right now, as I code, it's just I'm not perceiving myself the way I perceive myself when I'm feeling manic. I don't even like saying that. I hate that I'm saying that. When I feel like anything is possible, I feel a lot more centered and grounded and calm right now. But what's not coming with that is the grandiosity, that anything is possible. And I miss that, and I want that back. So I think, and my buddy came up with a good point. He's like, how can we take that perception and bring that here when you're grounded? Because that's all it does, right? Like the illusion for the majority of the population, I have that inside of my mania. I don't have that inside of reality. I have that inside when I'm inside my mania reality. So I don't have that when I'm grounded. Does that make sense? So like the illusion that the majority, that I believe that the majority of people believe, is that you have A, B, and C. A is a circumstance, B is an unconscious perception, and then C is a conscious reaction. I have that in reality, and I don't feel like people have that in reality. I wasn't like born with this, by the way. I just figured this out like 7 months ago. Or no, not 7 months ago. I just started on this journey of figuring this out like 7 months ago. I just now came up with this like a month ago or something like that. So I wasn't like born with this. But I have, even though I'm aware of this, I'm aware of it inside of my mania, but I'm not able to see through it. Like I'm not able to take that perception with me and bring it back down to calm reality, like grounded reality. So it's like if I can do that and maintain groundedness, I think my life is going to be so much more sustainable. But this makes me question, right? The reason I'm saying all this, because the point of this video in the title is perception intelligence? Because I feel less intelligent right now. Because I feel less capable of like achieving the impossible. So when I'm manic, it's just like I feel the most intelligent. And that's when I get the most reinforced that I am intelligent. So not only do I feel it, but I also get reinforced it. And then my actions will show it. So I'm just like, how can I take that perception and bring that here? Because it's only triggered by the mania, right? My friend asked me, he's like, well, what comes first? What do you feel intelligent because you're aware you're manic? And I'm like, no. I'm manic and then I feel intelligent. So it's the circumstance and then it's the conscious reaction, right? So it's the illusion. I get the illusion. I have not figured out how to do that inside of my, I don't even want to say, you see, hear the words I'm saying, inside of my bipolar, like I'm claiming it. I don't feel that way, but I don't even like saying it, which is weird. I'm able to like say things linguistically incorrect now, but not feel the prison of it. Which is weird to me because I thought that's, hold on a second, what the fuck? How am I doing that? Because then if I can do that, that means my clients can do that. I don't know, that's another video. That just tripped me out though. I'm saying words linguistically that would maybe it's because I'm not aware of it? Wait, why am I? Anyways, separate video, but yeah, is perception intelligence? I would love to know your thoughts because I feel like when you relate to yourself differently, you perceive yourself differently, everything changes, your behaviors, your actions, and then that's what people would label as intelligence, right? It's like the things you're doing. Like, oh my God, how is he able to do that? How is Elon able to do that? Oh, he's so intelligent. It's like, is he? Are they? Or do they relate to themselves in a way that allows them to do the things that they're doing? Because it's my interpretation. Like if you had like a flow chart, like which comes first, like dominoes or whatever, I'm under the impression that everything starts at perception. So if you guys could answer the question, one, whether you think you're right or wrong, I don't care. Like I'm not here, like I want to know your opinion and then we'll have a conversation from that. So please post below, like, do you think perception is intelligence? If you do, or you don't, tell me why. And then I want to converse about it. It's not about you being right or wrong. It's about us finding the truth, right? And I don't care if you find it or I find it. I just care that we find it. So it's just like, so let me know, because I could be wrong. I don't know, but this is just a question that I had because it blew my mind in the moment and I needed to make a video about it. So it's just like, I'm under the impression that everything starts from perception. Excuse me, everything starts from perception. So like behavior, actions, feelings, emotions, thoughts, like the whole, what is it, BTEA? I was in attachment theory therapy. Behaviors, thoughts, emotions, actions, right? If you have behaviors, thoughts, emotions, actions, I would say it's PBTEA. So perception, behavior, thoughts, emotions, actions. And I'm trying to figure out, does anything come before the perception? I don't think so at this time. I think that's enlightenment. When there's no perception left, there's no perception of self left, then there's no perception. because the only thing you are perceiving is self. So as long as perception is existing, the software, by the way, not hardware. Like, it's like, I'm perceiving this as green. And it's like, is it green? It's like, well, it's green to my hardware, right? So I'm aware that I'm not my hardware, right? So I'm aware it's like, oh, this is yellow. Oh, okay, this is that. It's like, I'm aware that that's not my perception, that's my hardware. And then through my hardware, I'm perceiving that, right? And no matter if I become enlightened or not, it's not like this green thing is no longer going to be green. That's a hardware. That's a lens of hardware. I'm talking about the lens of software specifically. So PBTEA, perception, behavior, thoughts, emotions, actions. So, and the P is really the perception of self. And that's what I think enlightenment is there's no more perception of self because you have dissolved all of self, right? That's why I'm going to make another video where there's no you in enlightenment, right? It's like, so how do you know if you're enlightened? When there's no you left. So there's no you to enlighten. That's when you know you're enlightened. And then you won't care about it because there's no you to claim that you are enlightened. So it's just like, anyways, another video. But is perception intelligence? That's the question. And then the other question is, does anything come before perception? So those are two questions. I would love to turn this into a active, open conversation dialogue, and post below. If you guys want to hop on a video, we can hop on a video and live stream it and just have questions along that topic, or we can just do it in the DMs, or not the DMs, the comments. But let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.